Good evening. Today is Sunday, the 8th of September 2024. And the time now, let me just find out the time, 1 minute. The time now is 59 minutes past 4 p.m. in the evening. Pardon me. This is a message for Sugar Ray Leonard, the former boxer, who was born the 17th of May, 1956. The 17th of May, 1956. Sugar Ray Leonard. I'm not scared of you, mate. I'm not scared of you. I don't think much of you either. In terms of boxing, because I'm a boxer, just take it on the chin, yeah, you understand? Just take it on the chin because it's no biggie, yeah? They hold you up as though you're some kind of god in the ring, like you're some kind of, I'm speaking from my mind, they hold you up as like you're some kind of, I know Jesus is with you, I know Jesus is with you and, you're that kind of person, but we're all the same, we're all equal. Every man's created equal. That's in the American Constitution. I don't know the full paragraph or sentence, but I know in the Constitution they say all men are created equal before God, or every man is created equal. You've heard that, haven't you? The American Constitution of the United States. So we're all equal. I know they hold you up as some kind of God, but at the end of the day, Sugar, at the end of the day, that means like, at the end of the day means, how can I put it another way? At the end of the day, what we mean by the end of the, at the end of the day means when we look at when we assess everything, when we look at all the men and their achievements, and we look at the jobs they do and how much money they've earned and the women they've married, how many children they produce, we're really all the same. There's not much difference, really, is there? You know, in France, Germany, Spain, Argentina, Russia, Sweden, Norway, France, Denmark, Italy. There's not much difference. We're all the same, really, in our countries, where we live. So what I'm saying is, there's not much difference. We're all the same. So they hold you up as some kind of god. Sugar this and sugar that. And I remember when I was a boy, because I'm a man now, but when I was a boy, at home with my parents, I remember we had a TV in our bedroom, and you were having one of your fights. And I was mesmerized. Not literally, but I was looking at the TV set and I was thinking, I think what happened was, Sugar, can I call you Sugar? Or do you want me to call you Mr. Leonard? Which do you prefer? Sugar or Mr. Leonard? Because Sugar sounds sweet. Like Sugar's just kind of, I don't know why I'm saying it, but it just seems kind of rhythmic. Just flows off my tongue, Sugar, but I'll call you Mr. Leonard. The thing is, Mr. Leonard, at that time, when I was 10, 11 years old, my childhood wasn't the most happiest childhood. Wasn't the most happiest, no. Wasn't the most happiest childhood. And basically, them days there when I was a child, 11 years old, living in West London, when I watched your fight, I can't remember who you fought, but I know it was very razzmatazz. You were doing that bolo. You swing your arm around and you punch. I thought, what the fuck is that? But you were doing that. But you were swinging the arm around. I thought, Jesus. You went like that with your arm and you punched. I thought, fucking hell. Like, in a good way, in a good way, in a positive. I thought, what the fuck? But you went like that. And I thought, it's kind of drama, innit? I thought you were an actor or something. But you do acting now, don't you? I read up on the Google that you dabbled in acting, so you got that in your blood. But what I'm saying is, at that time, when I was 10, 11 years old, I had a hard time when I was a boy. Why did I have a hard time? Because basically, when I was that age, 10, 11 years old, hold on a minute. When I was 10, 11 years old in West London, because I'm in England. You know that place, England, by England's close to France. Have you heard of France? But I'm near there. Like we're in England, in the UK. We're close to France. Like Paris, that lovely Eiffel Tower, beautiful. You know the Eiffel Tower, Paris, Marseille. Well, England, the United Kingdom's on the other side. I'm there at the moment. What I'm saying now. When I was 10, 11 years old, I thought to myself, because when I was young, I had no real, when I was young, 10, 11 years old, I had no real, I wasn't really good at school. I wasn't good at school, no. I was good at school. I behaved myself at school, but I wasn't good at classes. Didn't do well at class. Why? Because my father said to me, okay, bull. He didn't say okay, bull, but I'm just making up this. I'm just putting my name in, substituting my real name for my boxing name. He said, okay, bull, I'm going to take you to the hospital and put some grommets in your ears because I had hard of hearing. I didn't really have hard of hearing, but he said to me, my father's from Jamaica. He said to me, come here now, son. I said, what? I didn't say what, but I said, yeah. He said, I'm going to take you now to put up for operation in your ears. I said, really? He said, yeah. So me and him went down in there to the hospital, and they did something, operation or something. I mean, so I had a hard time when I was in class now because of the stuff they put in my ears. I couldn't really listen to the teacher because they put like a little thing in my ears. I thought, rah. You know what I'm saying? I was only young enough. What a blood clot they're doing. I mean, I said, oh, what is? You know what I mean? I know I was 10 years old. I said, what a brass clot. I mean, yeah, man. Because my father's from Jamaica, Kingston. I mean, yeah, Kingston, Jamaica. You know the place, Kingston. You know Jamaica. It's near America. You know, United States. Now Jamaica is near the United States, then the Caribbean Sea, around that place. Then you got Grenada, Barbados, and we love Barbados, because some mad people now, they chat shit about Barbados and say, yeah, this and that Barbados, this Barbados, that. But them not in a sense. Them is fuckery. But I'm talking about Barbados. We love Barbados, black people still, yeah. Barbados, St. Lucia, Jamaica, Grenada, Dominica, and them places there. Them black people there is black people. They're not fuckery, but they're proper black people. All right. So what I'm saying now is, anyway, I watched your fight now, and you was having this fight, and you were doing that bowler, like you're swinging your arm around, remember? And then you go pop. You're swinging your arm around, and then you punch with your right hand. Where did you get that from? Did you make that up yourself? Because I've never seen any, I've been watching this Jack Johnson, you know, Little Laugher, Jack Johnson, that famous black man. Little Laugher, the American, the first black world heavyweight champion. He never did shit like that. He just fought. He had to keep his arm, remember? He fought like that with his arm around his waist. Defensive. They said he's the greatest defensive fighter ever. You know Jack Johnson, Little Laugher. He fought like that. And then you came along, like 70 years later. I just say 78 years later. And you were swinging your arm. I thought, like, okay, no. That's original. It's good to see originality in the world, isn't it? Like people do things for the first time. But I mean, it's nice, isn't it? People do things for the first time out of the tradition of what we've been doing for hundreds of years. I thought like, that's a different thing. So I tried it. I tried your style, like swinging my arm around when I was at school. Not the next day, but I think a couple of days later, I went to school now. My brethren them, like brethren is friends. So I said to my brethren, come stand in now. Now I didn't say to them stand in. I said, look, do you want a boxing match? Mess about, boxing match. He said, yeah, come in there. So from that day now, I started doing your bowler punch. And I'll tell you, it didn't last long because once I went like that with the bowler, he thought, what? He thought, are we playing cricket? Nah, man, this is the boxing, man. We mean cricket. There's no ball in my hand, you idiot, about cricket. So I'm chatting with my friends at primary school. I said, it's bowler, I learned it off the TV. He said, is it? I said, yeah, I learned it off the television. It's my new tactic for fighting now, the bowler one now. So after that now, so anyway, cut the long story short now, 2-2s now. I'm saying to you, Sugar Ray Leonard now. I'm not scared of you, mate. You understand? And you're not the greatest. No boxer is the greatest. You got all you Americans, all you black Americans and whatever you call yourselves, saying you're the greatest, this, the greatest, that, the greatest, this, the baddest man on the planet, the baddest man. Where are you getting that from? Who's giving you that? Where are they getting that from? You're Mike Tyson's the baddest man on the planet. Muhammad Ali is the greatest ever. And Floyd Mayweather Jr. is the best ever. What is that? Where are they getting that from? Hold on. Are you being serious? They're being serious. You're being serious. So have you got your own kind of world thing? You got your own place. You got your own kind of community where you live. They got their own place. We're excluded. We're not a part of it. Well, that's good. We're not a part of what you're doing. So you got your own arena. You got your own referees. Your own judge. Oh, you got your own thing, separate. Oh, they got their own separate stuff. Oh, I see what you mean. So everything's separate. So you got your separate judges, your separate money, your separate buildings, your separate houses, your separate. Oh, it's separate. That's what you mean. It's not all the world. Oh, it's just your little world. I get it. So it's just you and England. You and England, and a bit of France is the world. I see. So England and a bit of France is the world. England and a bit of France. England and a bit of France and the United States of America is the world. I see. I get it now. I didn't realize. Anyway, let me tell you now. So, what I'm saying now. I respect you still, because you're a black man. You're like me. You're saying you're like me. You're like. I'm gonna say red skin. Like red skin. You know what I mean by red skin? You get that or you don't get that? Okay, you're light brown skin. You're fair skin black man. I know you say you're a black man, but you know what I'm talking about. Don't deny it. You don't know what fair skin and red skin and all that. Creole. You don't know them talk. You must know them talk. Red skin, fair skin, light skin, red skin, half caste, mixed race. You don't know that mixed race. You don't know that talk. Don't stop that. Talk about you're a black man, black American. You know what we talk. St. Lucia and all that. You don't know about St. Lucia, how we talk, how we chat. You must know that, sugar. What I'm saying now. He's a black man still, but what I'm saying is, you were good in the day. I'm not dissing you. I'm not disrespecting you. I'm saying that you entertained me. When I was a boy now, 10 years old, I was trying your tactics now in the playground. But it didn't work. But what I'm saying is, you were classic. Because I remember I was depressed. I wasn't depressed when I was a child. When I was at home, with my parents, my two brothers, and I remember my family that now. Life was good. Life was rough. Life was good then. But I'll tell you the truth. When I was there now, I saw you fighting on the TV. I said, rah. So I went out now with my brother. Not my brother, I went out to see my friends, my brethren. And after that, I came back in. And then I said, that Sugar Ray, he's so pretty. I thought he was pretty. I thought, he's so pretty. I said, he's a black man, but he's pretty. You had that, listen to my words. I said, he's so pretty. The way that your skin was glowing, the complexion and your hair, the way your haircut was, and just your stature and the way you was moving, your body language, I thought, fucking hell, you know what I mean? Are you a model or what? So anyway, now, after that, that's when I was 10 years old. I was 10 years old, 11 years old, I was thinking that, yeah? So I was thinking now, two twos now. So, what I'm saying now, respect still. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to Mexico soon. I'm going to Mexico. I'm traveling around. Mexico, Cuba, understand? All around. Because the world is not just the USA and England. It's just the USA and England. These guys are so funny, you know, they make me laugh. Just the USA and England, please. USA and England. It's just the USA and England. But let me tell you this though. You know, I know it's the kind of like mad talk we're talking, but still, what I'm saying now. So, I'm going to travel around. But anyway, my name is the Bull of Lewisham. The Bull of Lewisham. Can we just spell it for you? L for Lima, E for Echo, W for Whiskey, I for India, S for Sierra, H for hotel, S for Sierra, H for Harry, A for Alpha, M for Michael. Lewisham, the bull of Lewisham. And I don't fuck about, you understand? I'm talking about in boxing, mate. In boxing. I'll spell boxing for you. B O X I, because they might not know what I'm talking about. N, I'll spell it again, because they might get it. Because you know that in this today's world, it's a crazy world. Let's spell it again, because you say cheese and they think you're talking about, you say cheese and they think you're talking about butter. B O X I N G. Boxing. That sport, yes. Boxing. Okay, you understand that, boxing. So now, you take care, mate.